Well, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the internet and welcome to my channel. It's me, Odio, and I'm back today to do another review for you. Woohoo! And today I'm doing... It is called The Fall Guy. It's a new movie that just came out, starring Emily Blunt, Ryan Gosling, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and more. And it's a great time, good popcorn flick at the theater. Let's get into it. So this movie is loosely based on a show back from 1981 to 1986. Had Lee Majors and Heather Thomas. I actually used to watch that show with my nan back in the day. Yes, quite entertaining. That and Matlock and $6 Million Man. She was definitely a Lee Majors fan, but it was a pretty cool show. It had a really neat theme song talking about the unknown stuntman, how someone else was always getting the girl and he would jump off the buildings and things. They don't bring back the theme song, and in that one, he's kind of a bounty hunter. He does the stunts and things like that by day, and by night, he goes after bail jumpers and things like that, and he uses his stuntman skills, like exploding cars or jumping out buildings or whatever to catch the criminals. So, yeah, they don't go for that here, but loosely, they got a loose idea based on that. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw Lee Majors in this. I think he was one of the cops. I think I saw Heather Thomas too. They're older, but I remember what they look like. So I'd have to look it up after, but I'm pretty sure there was a cameo by both of them. Well, the movie gets going, and I gotta say right out the gate, we got an awesome soundtrack. A lot of great contemporary music. Love the songs. I was head bumping through a lot of this, which is great. Really keeps the movie upbeat and fun the whole way through. And we open up to Ryan Gosling. He's a stuntman, living the dream, he says. He gets to do all the cool things and get paid for it, does all the movies, and he's in love with the camera girl, Emily Blunt. And they have a great relationship. You see a lot of them having fun and like making out and like hiding in the trailer and stuff. And he's a stunt double, and right now she's a camera girl. But she has aspirations to do more, and he really wants her to get there. So we start off. It's really happy. Everything's going really good in his life. He was a stunt double for Aaron Taylor Johnson, who played Kick-Ass back in the day. But his character only keeps the ass part of that. But yeah, he was pretty awesome in that movie too. Love that. Aaron Taylor Johnson plays Tom Ryder in the movie. He's like a superstar, one of those like self-important, self-entitled people who thinks he's the greatest thing to ever grace the earth and everyone's beneath him. So he's got a stunt double there. And we also have Gail, who is the assistant there on set, and later on the assistant to Emily Blunt. So she's your typical, the way they make Hollywood assistants look, kind of snarky and like willing to do anything to get the job done. And like they have him, he's kind of a caricature of an over-the-top actor, right? So really cool. I love it right out the gate. And he's making comments that he wants the stunt double to have less face in the cuts. You know, he doesn't want to see his chin and things. And so Ryan Gosling is going along with it. They have to do the cut over and over. So when they go to do it, tragedy strikes. Ryan Gosling goes down and breaks his back. Like, of all the things, right? Awful. Ruins his career. He's out for like 18 months. So that's a big part at the beginning of the movie, right? And that sort of separates where we're going here. After that happens, Ryan Gosling retreats into himself, into his own world, away from everyone. But it is kind of neat. You do see he becomes a valet in another town, and he kind of says the same thing. Hey, I'm living the dream, living my best life, hanging out with these guys. We pool tips. So it lets you know that even though he's down, he's not out. He's still the same guy. He's kind of a working class hero. Someone you want to root for, even though things kind of don't always seem to go his way. But you want them to, right? You want him to be a success. So one day, he's kind of messing around there. You can tell he still wants to do stunts and things like that, still longing for it. Gets a call from Gail, the old assistant. Of course, they need him and only him. He's the key that's going to solve all the problems they have down there on set. And then she tells him that Emily Blunt has asked for him specifically to be there. So Ryan Gosling, or I guess I should call him Colt Seavers, and I'll call Emily Jody. He heads on down because he thinks she needs his help, and he hasn't seen her for a long time. They haven't talked. The relationship's kind of over, so he gets on down there, and we run into my favorite character. Winston Duke comes out as Dan Tucker. He's a lot of fun. They're like old friends in the movie. They have great chemistry together. And Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt had good chemistry too. You really believe their relationship. You really believe instantly that Winston Duke and him are friends. Dan Tucker's like his stunt coordinator. And you see some amazing stunts in this movie throughout the whole thing. The first one's like a nice big car roll. It's really exciting. And this is where the movie kind of takes a twist. He runs into Jody after doing the stunt. He kind of hit the camera because he's a bit rusty, ruined the Comic-Con shot. And then after that, she's like, wait, why is he here? How did he get here? I didn't approve him. And he realizes, you didn't want me here? But Gail said you wanted me here. That was like the reason I came. And she's like, no, why would I want you here? We haven't talked to him forever. So the mystery is afoot. How did he get here? Why was he brought down by Gail? So that's the beginning of the mystery, and that kind of drives most of the rest of the movie. I gotta say, though, her movie she's making, Jodie, Metal Storm, looks awesome. I want that movie. There was, like, aliens fighting. There was, like, a love story involved. It was really, really cool. The stunts looked awesome. That's, like, a sci-fi movie I want to pay to go see in the theater. I don't think they're going to really make it, but honestly, it looked really cool. And you could see the shots without the CGI and with them. One of the cooler aspects was getting to see that. I liked it. So once he's back, they kind of rekindle their relationship, slowly rebuild everything. He's apologizing, and I'm making her understand what happens. And they slowly get back together over time, and they're rekindling their love. It's nice. It's a good love story, and it gets a great payoff at the end. So after a while, he talks to Gail again and says, Emily or Jody didn't even want me down here. Why am I here? What's going on? And she says, Tom Ryder's missing, and you guys were friends for years because you were stuntmen. I need you to help me find him. Here we go, another step to the mystery. So he goes out to do that, and Colt does everything full force. Yeah, stuntman style. And when he's going out to look, he runs into some friends. There's some really neat action scenes in this. You get some really cool fights. Different looking styles, like it's not CGI, but he's got like a neon coat on at one point. He's on drugs, so you're getting to see a totally different look. It's a lot of fun. You're going to smile through this movie, and the soundtrack just keeps it going. It's like boom, boom, boom. Fights are happening. He's going to different locations. Really good. I liked it. A lot of action. He's trying to figure out what's going on. Where's Tom Ryder? Why was he brought down here for this? Couldn't someone else find him? Why doesn't she want the police involved? So many mysteries, so much action, so many stunts. One way it's similar to the old show is that he does use his stuntman skills to solve the murder mystery. He's going through different areas. A lot of interesting, fun characters. You meet a cool drug dealer. Great outfits. Really neat locations. Giant set pieces. They have stunts galore throughout this whole movie. Colt Seavers is a man who will adventure ever onward into danger. Nothing bothers this guy. Everything happens to him, including but not limited to explosions, car crashes, boat chases, shootouts, fight scenes. You name it, it happens, and it all looks great. Even by the end of it, you can see the stuntman who always wanted to be the star gets to be the star in a movie. That's really cool moments that happen. Honestly, I loved it. It's a lot of fun. And like I said, the soundtrack keeps you going the whole time. I love the moments. Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt put out standout performances. Winston Duke was fantastic, though. He's probably my favorite. The whole mystery with Tom Ryder, Aaron Taylor Johnson is great. You totally believe his role. He just sounds like an entitled, self-centered, and like just a completely uninformed person. And the mystery unfolds in a good way. It was a very satisfying ending. Sensational chase scenes, fake deaths, explosions, and Metal Storm. Super interesting movie that you get to see parts of the whole way. Really want to see that movie. There's even one part later on in the movie where all the stuntmen, it seems like all the stuntmen, I think maybe even stuntmen in real life, all come out and start having this big old fight with with Winston Duke, the stunt coordinator, setting it all up. Fantastic. Great fight scenes. Like I said, interesting story, great conclusion, awesome love story. Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling, they have great chemistry on the screen together. You really believe that they're a couple the whole way through. You believe they like each other, and you believe a lot of them are friends. You just believe all the characters. Even the crazy, interesting, out there ones still seem like they fit into this fun world they've created. There's a lot of laughs in it. I don't have that many critiques of it. I mean, it could have been a little bit shorter. The third act was a little bit long, but honestly, I liked it. I didn't mind the length too much. And also, some of the jokes didn't land. Some of the dialogue wasn't the best, but overall, a lot of it did land, and I really had a good time. It's an easy recommend for anyone. You're looking for a good time at the movies? This is a good time at the movies. People were laughing and clapping in my theater and a whole bunch of parts in it, so it's a great time to get out there and enjoy with everyone, for sure. So definitely, you're looking for a good night out at the movies? The Fall Guy has got your back. But thanks so much for your time, everyone. Really appreciate you listening this far. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, everyone, stay out of trouble.